Welcome to DC classes. This is very first lecture of core Java tutorials in which I will cover all the topics from basic to advanced. I will explain all the conceptual questions which can be asked as interview questions related to each and every topic. To run a Java program in your system, you need a JDK. It is Java Development Kit. So let's start with installing Java to your system. To install, just open your browser. Just type JDK in the Google bar and press enter. From the very first link, that is www.oracle.com, find for Java SE Development Kit 8 or whatever the latest version is. Just click it. You'll see a page of oracle.com. Here accept the license agreement and based on your system configuration download the JDK for your system. My 64 bit, so I will select the Windows x64. Here is the downloaded setup. Just double click it to install. Next, here is the downloaded setup. Just double click it to install. Next, development tools contains all the components that used to develop a Java application. Source code contains source code of all the library classes. The public JRE is used for the execution of Java application. Just click on next. Just click on next from here. Now the setup is completed. Now just open your My Computer C drive, program files and search for Java folder. You can see here that the JDK is installed in your system. Now open the JDK folder. You can see the bunch of folders like bin, db, include, jre, lib. For each and every action we can perform in Java, we have a command, and for each and every command there is a executable file in jdk/bin that is in this folder. Here you can see java.c, which is used for compilation of a Java application program. Java.exe, it is used for execution of a Java program. Java.doc, it is used for making Java documentation, and so on. There are several commands here. In the lib folder of JDK, just open it. It contains all the supported files for compilation. Just go back. Here it is JRE folder. Here also the bin and lib folder, but the JRE folder is specifically used for execution of a Java program. The bin folder, this bin folder doesn't contain any commands related .exe files. Lib folder of JRE contains all the supporting files for execution. Here you can find rt.jar. RT means runtime. It contains executable files of all the library classes. Here you can see that src.zip. it is called source zip file. It contains source code that is useful for developers, but indeed is not needed or not required to run a Java application. We can delete it, but it is useful for a developer. So you can see that the main difference between the bin folder of JDK and the bin folder of JR is that the bin folder of JDK is used for both compilation and execution, but the bin folder of JR is specifically used for execution of a program. Now, to run a Java program in your system, you have installed the JDK environment, that is Java Development Kit. Now you have to do one more thing, that is you have to set environment path. To set a environment path, first click on Start button, right click on My Computer, select Properties, go to Advanced System Settings, click on Environment Variables. Here you have to set, here you can say that user variables for Dinesh and system variables. Here if you set any variable, then it is specific to a particular user, but if you set in system variables, it is applicable for all the users available in this system. You can set anywhere the path of the JDK bin folder, but it is a convention that you should always use a specific user variable only. So to do this, click on New, write path in capital letters, variable value. What is variable value? It is just simple, just go to your computer C drive, program files, Java, JDK, and go to bin folder. Just press Alt D, copy the path, and just paste it here, and place a semicolon at the last. This path is nothing but the path for the Java C command. It is just a path for all the commands available in the bin folder of JDK folder. Just click OK. OK. Just close these things. Now open the run window by pressing Window R key. Just type CMD for opening a command prompt, and just to check whether we have done correctly or not, just type Java. You see the bunch of things come here. It means you have successfully installed Java to your system, and also you have set your environment variable path. That's it for the first lecture. Keep on watching and feel free to ask. If you like this lecture, just subscribe or like the video.